name's Richard, and I went to China. Favorite part was the villages. We visited a girl, and she lives with her grandma. I'm not sure where her parents were. Do you remember, Tim?
One was working, one was dead.
One was working, one was dead. And I think it was her mother who was working, and she hasn't returned for years. So I mean, this poor girl, she had no hope. I felt so bad for her. She felt like she wasn't loved. You know, I wanted to tell her about Jesus. I wanted to tell her that, you know, there is someone out there who really loves her, but we couldn't because it was a closed. Going to the villages and loving on the kids is that they know we're Christians, and someday they're going to go to university and they're going to remember us and how much we love them.
Part of our ministry in the city was just making friends with university students and going out to lunch with them and just hanging out. I feel like our whole team made relationships like that. People there are very hungry, and I think we planted a lot of seeds, and some may be farther along than others, but I think each relationship we made there was really important, and God had planned those out for us, and He's doing big things there.
Malam. That means good evening. Yeah, so I obviously went to Borneo. It was incredible. It was the best time of my life. We got to do a house visit. We did a lot of house visits where you just go and you just go into a person's house and they tell you just what they need prayer for, and you get to for this outreach. A lot of us prayed for miraculous healing. We wanted to see God move in big ways. We had a speaker come in and tell us to dream big and to expect God to do big things, and so we wanted to see miraculous healings, and we wanted to cast demons out of people and just all that kind of stuff you read about in Acts, and we were just like on fire for that. And so we go to Rosalia's house and we're praying for healing, and nothing's happening. And I know for me at least, I was getting really discouraged and like, why Jesus? Why wouldn't you heal her? And we actually found out that she had a brother who was mentally disabled, and her parents had taken him to a witch. What ended up happening was somehow Rosalia got pregnant by the witch doctor, and she hated herself, and she hated the witch doctor, and most of all she hated the baby. And when the baby was born, she threw it away, so the baby died. And we found out that she needed inner healing so much more than she needed physical healing. And we just learned the lesson that God looks at your heart first, and God wants to heal those things first.
Like seeing those people like clapping their hands and see their faces, you see just like they need God and they love God, and oh man, it was like the doors were open the whole service, and crazy was like so when we started praying for church service, like that changed a lot of the relationship between the Catholics and Christians in the world.
Never be the same.